This is super cool, but it's a record that I'll never beat because I've lost some of that top speed over the last few years, but gained something much more cool and important, which is consistency and control. This is the REFACTOR Kill Card challenge. To beat it, you'll place this target at 5 yards, and on the beat, fire 2 rounds at a number 1, reload, fire 4 rounds at a number 7, reload again, and then fire 2 final rounds at a number 12 under 7 seconds. How I approached this 5 years ago was just throwing rounds at it until a nice number showed up in the timer and the bullet holes were in the right spots, because the priority then was on making everything come together at my 105% to get a result that punched above my weight class. In the following years, I attacked this drill and others for a top time, but slowly realized that as these internet accolades were stacking up, my on-demand shooting performance was actually suffering in the background. For reality, in almost any sport shooting context, your on-demand performance is really the only thing that matters, not your top times or your 1 rep max from last year. Of course, pushing the limits is a necessary part of training to see where the ceiling is and unlock new levels of speed, but living at the ceiling can have devastating results in other aspects. If you followed along with my content over the years, you know I've advocated for training in the categories of stupid fast and dumb slow, as they both have merits, but the bulk of training should just be moderately uncomfortable. Not stupid fast to the point that everything is falling apart every session in search of one good rep. Living in the 1 rep max land caused high tension to be my norm in my shooting, and failed pressures and structures on my grip to be brushed past for the sake of hitting the time. Worst of all is the developed response of disregarding the sights to chance it for a better result. At all times, the sights on your firearm are pointing to the truth of where the round will be if you do the rest of the job perfectly. This is for better or for worse, meaning that when you are racing for a par time on a drill, your sights don't care what the clock says. They will just be there loyally telling you what results to expect if you press the trigger. Racing a par timer for a long period of time seems to train your brain to ignore the necessary corrections that your sights are telling you that you need, because what you actually want at that time is the results in the timer. If you take 10 to 20% off your top time, you'll likely be in the range of consistency, and by pushing that top speed higher, you'll unlock a new level of consistency in the lower ranges, which is where I'm hovering at in this video. But that only covers the mechanics and negates a lot of the mental aspect of doing something with full focus and commitment, which is the primary battle for landing a difficult drill over and over again, or a high consequence, high precision round like in an HR context or practical shooting competition. Hopefully this video has inspired you guys to toss the shot clock from time to time and allow your sights to be the barometer of your speed. If they aren't where they need to be, then you need to learn the patience to allow them to arrive, and then the immediate decisiveness to capitalize on them when they get there. Training with this priority to listen to your sights and be accountable at your highest guaranteed speed will over time increase the speed of your guarantee, which is a much more rewarding result than increasing your raw time at the expense of your guarantee.
Spicy hot.